So today's channeling is going to be about um, what's been going on with a lot of light workers, and in my previous video, what I've been experiencing is a very deep sort of emotional level, and we can put it down to any sort of reason, but it's the time to let go, it's the time to change, it's the time for you to be in a different vibration. So what they would like to do is to give you some words of encouragement and maybe a few tips, I'm hoping. So I'll let them speak. Yes, we are Erasmus. This one's collective, and we wish you to understand, light workers, that many of you are feeling alone and disconnected, as are many of the beings of humanity. And what you must remember first in principle is that you are a spark of the divine embodied in a human form. And now start to allow that to sink in, because many of you have forgotten that. Many of you have allowed yourselves to believe you are separate from the divine, rather than you are never separate from the divine, because you are a part of the divine. As a cell in your body is a part of you, as the breath in your body is a part of you, as your very thoughts are a part of you. You are part of the divine. You are the part of the divine that is embodied to experience the material world. And as light workers, you are here to help people to understand and experience the world as well. Many of you who are not light workers are experiencing these heavy shifts, and so we talk to everyone. What you must understand is that when you become physical from the spiritual realm, many times you forget that you are a spirit, an energy within physical material matter. And that is why you feel disconnected. And that is why you must strengthen your connection to the divine. Whatever name you use, it does not matter. It is how strong that connection helps you to be. Because the divine is never separate from you. We repeat this, and we will repeat this as we speak. You are never separate from the divine, as the angels and the ascended masters and all the beings who have ever been incarnated or are existing in the spirit realm, all are a part of the divine and all are connected to the divine. It is only the belief system that has been given to you by others that you are separate. You are never separate. If you just sit in silence and allow your heart to expand and to know that the divine is expanding within you, is expanding within your energy, your physical presence, so that you can feel that connection, that flow, that energy through from the divine to you. Because, as this one says often, it is like the Force in the Star Wars. It is flowing through you, within you, holding everything together. And that is what happens with the material plane. You are not solid. You are tiny little pieces of material matter collected together to create the physical form that you see in the mirror every day, or you see around you. So you must ask yourself every day, so if I am all these little pieces, but I am held together in this physical form, what holds me together? And that is when you must realize it is the divine force. It is the life force that you are a part of, that every day this holds you together, helps you to walk through your life, helps you to be this person that you are, that is going out into the world. And that is why you must remember you are never separate from the divine, because you are the divine. You are the divine walking around. And many people may say, oh, but that was this being and this being. But what you must remember, all they were doing was allowing even more of that divine energy to be them. And so can you. If you allow more of the divine energy to flow through you and within you, you will feel that deeper and deeper connection to the divine. Many of you feel comfortable doing it just with your heart energy. Others feel that they need it throughout the whole of their being. But know that you are always interacting with the divine energy in every single part of your body, your structure, your atomic level, and even right down to the very existence of matter. And this is why you must understand that you are constantly sending information back to the divine, because the divine is you experiencing the world. So it's almost like someone stood behind you, looking over your shoulder, watching your experiences. And as you allow the divine to be even stronger and stronger in your life, it is the two of you walking forward, experiencing your life. Because many of you are allowing the observance of life by the divine and allowing that small connection. But if you allow the deeper, they will be in your life every step of the way. They will help you, to guide you, to let you see what is going on. Many of you have lost this connection, shall we call it, because you have been relying on your guides and helpers. But instead, what you should be doing is the divine and your guides and helpers should be a part of your life. You should be allowing the divine to flow through you, and your guides and helpers will then be able to manifest, shall we call it, in the world more of the information and the way forward that you need. Because many of you also are not allowing your guides and helpers that deep connection of the divine through yourself and through them. This is another thing that you need to do. You need to allow that flow of the divine through all of you. For you are a team. You are connected also. You are a macrocosm of the microcosm. Should we say that every little part of you is every little part of them, because their energy and your energy are one also, because all are one in the divine. And as a material being, because you are allowing yourself to believe that you are separate from the divine, your material self is not connecting, not embodying that divine energy as it should be. So instead, allow the divine energy to start to flow through you so that you can feel how you are, feel how you are connected, and feel that peace of knowing that you are always in the divine energy, you are always embraced by the divine energy, and you are always a part of the divine energy. You are never separate. You are never something else. You are the divine embodied in physical form, and you have the choice of allowing yourself to fully realize that in your physical form, or as much as you feel is appropriate, because we understand you have to live your human life, or you continue to be asleep and you do not continue in the vein of what you are doing. So we ask you to settle and think about this and allow yourself to engage and be a part of the divine energy even more. And as you do this, your life will become more in flow, rather than that you are seeing a barrier between you and the existence of the divine. In reality, it is almost like you are a electrical circuit from the divine into yourself, if you wish to look at it that way, and that every single cell in your body is a little light transmitter, so that as that electrical circuit completes, every part of your body emits light. And the more you allow those electrical circuits to flow with that energy, the more light you will emit, and the more you will engage with the flow of the universe, rather than be banging against a brick wall, shall we call it, of physical form, feeling that you have no purpose, feeling that, what am I doing? Because once you start to be more and more in flow with the divine, you will see your purpose open up, and you will feel your call, and you will feel yourself being pulled into the energy of where you should be. So we will leave it there. But we say again, remember, you are a spark of the divine, embodied in physical matter, and you are never separate from the divine. The divine flows through you and is a part of you and holds you together. So this is some of the things that we need to remember, is that we're never alone, and that we and everyone we are linked to is a part of the divine.